Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the beginning of the last days. You know that I'm in southern Manitoba right now, and there is an election of all elections going on, and it's a fight, let me tell you. When we get set in our ways that we have to vote, one certain way, and then somebody new comes along, there's some conversations that need to happen, and so we're having those conversations. I'm very happy about it. I believe that this riding, these are God-fearing. This is salt of the earth area of Canada. These people love God. They love their families. They want the protection of the unborn. They want the transgender nonsense to stop. And it is just rampant through here. And I was tweeting as well today. I mean, I'm sad to see that Pierre Poilievre is, congratulating the Pride Month and supporting that. I don't know why a group of people based on their sexuality get a month. Do you? I'm not down with that. Who said this was a thing, or why this has to happen? We have the Pride flag flying over the Parliament. Not a word is said about that. I don't understand what's happening to our country, why we're so silent when it's really easy. Don't fly anyone's flag at our Parliament. Fly the Canadian flag. Hey, fly a veteran's flag. Maybe people that fought for the country. I think that makes sense. But a certain group who have their own certain way, if you're going to fly their flag and what they believe, then you need to fly the Christian flag, and maybe you need to fly all of the religions that are represented in our country, because really transgenderism has become a religion. It really has. And it's becoming increasingly a religion that is being forced on our children in a country that is based on Judeo-Christian values. How does this make sense? And we're all silent. Don't fly your flags. Don't put your crosswalks down. Unless you're going to do that for all the people groups, then just don't do it at all. And so, but quite clearly, Pierre Poilievre, who is probably going to be our next prime minister, does not understand that. So this is why we stand and we fight and we speak. And me personally, in my life, I don't want my children or, in my sphere, whatever people believe in their adult lives is fine, but I don't want that taught to my children. And millions and millions and millions of Canadians, especially conservative Canadians, don't want it either. So I'm not sure why you're doing that, Mr. Poilievre. Very interesting. I want to read to you today from Ephesians 6, verse 10. It says, "Finally be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." And we really are at a season and a time when we need to put on the full armor of God in order to be able to stand and to stand strong in all that's going on. We have an incredible guest, and we're not going to waste any time in getting to Dr. Tenpenny. You might have seen recently, a lot of you actually have been watching the new movie. Now, I'm going to say right here that we're probably going to have to let go of Facebook and YouTube. Please head over right now to Rumble. And we're going to put that in the chat description. I think Shane will make sure that it's in the chat so that you can click on it and it'll take you right to the show. And that'll be an easy way for you to get there. If not, you can go to rumble.com and put my name in, Laura-Lynn Tyler Thompson. It's going to pop up. I do have 2 channels in there, but it's the one with the more followers, 30,000 followers or whatever. Okay, so before we introduce Dr. Tenpenny, who I just want to, let's actually look at this recent, because she was featured actually and had a role there in the new Plandemic movie. So let's take a look at that.
My mission actually for the last 23 years has been to inform people about the problems associated with vaccines, that they're not safe, they don't keep you from getting sick, they're not necessary, and they absolutely cause harm. And